What's going on, guys? So I wanted to make another video. I completely forgot to throw this in my other video on the video I made about muds. I said I was going to mention two stocks. I only ended up talking about muds. I completely forgot to include MVIS. Okay, if you haven't been living under a rock, then you know that the last 2 days MVIS has been on an absolute tear, touching a high of $31.14. I mean, if we just go back here to Friday when we had the initial breakout of 1493, this stock just went on a rampage. I mean, insane move. Congratulations to everyone who caught that, everyone who's been holding MVIS for a long time, waiting for this. You got it. I want to talk to everybody else who is thinking about getting into MVIS because today the markets were slow. Some stocks sold off a little bit. We traded sideways. You know, I think I really think a lot of people are waiting to get all of these earnings reports out of the way from a lot of these stocks to kind of see which direction we're going to head. We are definitely in bullish context. Obviously, the triple Qs are trading over the 50-day moving average, and I believe closed at 340. Let's see what they closed at. 340. They were down just a tick today, but closed at 340.15. So MVIS, I wanted to mark out a couple of levels here. I currently do have a position, just a very, very small position. I normally don't trade these smaller stocks like this, these momentum plays, these long-term plays. Normally, I like to trade high beta, Tesla, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, so forth and so forth. But sometimes, like when the market is slow, I do like to partake in some of these trades. They can be fun. However, I don't take on too much risk, and I do keep my risk minimal by keeping a tight stop loss. I did buy off this dip here. As soon as we broke below this red line, which is the 50-day moving average that I have drawn out here on the chart, as soon as we broke below and then we reclaimed this 50-day moving average, I did get in here around the $19.95 $20 price target. My absolute stop loss will be $19.23, just because you can see here we touched it once, two, three, four times before reclaiming the 5-day moving average as well as the 10-day moving average. So as you can see, from 31 all the way down here to 20, I feel like that's a good, healthy retracement pullback. A lot of people are collecting profits. The stock does need room to take a breath, to take a breather, depending on if the stock market is going to be strong for the remainder of the week. I think that we could see a bounce on this. So some of the next levels that I really want to keep an eye on is a break of $23. As you can see, we touched it 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when we finally did break above 23 is when we got this huge green candle here. And then when we did break below it, we set in a new bottom here as well. So as we approach, we just do need to get through the 20-day moving average supply zone here. And I think we can make a push from 23 to 24.50 and from 24.50 to $28 here. I do believe that if MVIS can get above $28, that it can retest the all-time highs of 31 and possibly 32 at the upper Bollinger Band here. There is a ton of options flow for next month in May, the end of the month, I believe May 21st, for $35 strikes. So just keep that in mind. If you are looking for a swing play, if you are looking to grab hold of MVIS and hold for, a month and kind of see what the stock does, just keep some of these levels in mind here. Some of these support levels, 1923, another support level would be down here at 18, and then you have support also at 1625. So see what the stock does tomorrow when it opens up. However, if you're looking for a month-long play, those $35 strikes, contracts that people are buying $35 strikes on do seem a little appetizing for me. So as long as we can stay above in this range, I will still be in the trade. If we do break down below $19, I will just exit and kind of reevaluate. depending on price action moving forward. But congratulations to MVIS. They do have earnings this week. Hopefully, some kind of great news comes out. Maybe a partnership, maybe an acquireship, something. Maybe a deal with Ford, maybe a deal with Apple. I don't know, but hopefully we get some kind of amazing news, and maybe that's why this big money bets are coming through. Maybe that's why the stock is running up. Maybe somebody on the other side of the trade knows something that we do not know. So just keep those levels in mind. Futures are a little flat. They are green, but only up 21 points. So a little flat. Volume was a little down today across the board. The S&P SPY futures are flat as well, up 5 points. So we'll have to see. We'll see. Let's see what MVIS is doing in the pre-market. I know it did run up about $1 and some change after hours. Usually that is a good sign. Maybe look for a gap up and some kind of momentum to keep pushing it forward. But $19.23 and $18.13 are two kind of key areas of support that we kind of want to watch. If we do start to break down below this 1923, we really want to look at testing this $18 area here. And if that is not going to hold up, if you are taking on this trade from a swing trade or a day trade or a scalping perspective, just kind of wait and see where this wants to bottom out at. See if it wants to come back to the range that previously we were at, maybe the $16 or $14 area here. But I'm really hoping that MVIS can kind of stay above this $20 mark, and hopefully make a push above 23. So guys, until the next video, I hope you guys all make a lot of money tomorrow. I will catch you guys on the next one.